this way down here. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that my brother so wanted to be here, but his little daughter Addie got sick on the voyage, so please send them your thoughts. He loved our mom so much. Secondly, if I falter, please say, or shout, or whisper, "We're with you." And so, I will begin. How do you sum up a life? Is it by listing the facts of their biography? That she was born in 1942 in Iowa? That she went to USC and Cal State with a major in journalism? Is it by talking of their accomplishments? That she ran a public relations business with my dad for close to 30 years? Or is it by what they've left us, the values and life lessons? My mother's passing was a shock to us all. And while unexpected and sudden, I try to find solace in my last memory of her. A group hug she gave my dad, Max, Mia, Dan, and I when we were leaving from our last visit in August. We all snuggled up in a circle, encapsulated in her warm, secure arms as she told us all, "I love you so much." Maybe not that part. And that is what she's given me. The ability to love without reserve, deeply and unconditionally. The ability to find joy in the small things and the large. The ability to live a life sound in my convictions, strong and true. To find, through all of life's problems, there is always a solution if you're open to it. And while trying to process the devastating event of my mom's passing, I thought of the bundle of rubber-banded, old and worn letters she had given me back on our Easter visit. She handed them to me nonchalantly and said, "I thought you might get a kick out of these." They were letters she had written to her mom and dad from her time as a mother with 2 elementary-age children, the first time moving far away from home. June 27th, 1983. This morning, I watched a big, sleek, bushy-tailed squirrel with an acorn scamper and bury his prize underneath the maple tree. It was a moment to savor. December 14th, 1983. As for me, all things are well. Still there is the delight of discovery, the look of the morning light streaming through the windows now that the trees are bare, the smell of the earth after the rain. The air in the morning is so clean and sweet that it sparkles. The mountains change from deep pink to gold to blue to purple. The days are full and often too long, but life is good. March 28, 1984. At Mass today, a visiting priest said, "Every day is more beautiful than the last, but today is so gorgeous that it should be tomorrow." That got me so confused I had trouble deciding what date to put on the letter, but he was right. Everything is incredibly beautiful. The flowers are in bloom. The grass is lush and green. The sun is warm and the breezes are cool. Spring is truly here because baseball is the official street game now. Then there were the letters that I saved from my time at college, when she wrote with the voracious hunger, September 24th, 1990. "Hi, baby. It's 11:30 at night and all is quiet. Your dad and brother went to bed over an hour and a half ago, so they are deep asleep. From my seat at the computer keyboard in the office, I can hear only the chirping of the crickets, the steady rhythm of Mike's breathing, and an occasional car passing down Rice Road. But me? I'm still up. I can't stand to waste these precious moments in sleep. Ever since I was a babe in arms, I've been a night owl, and through the years, I've come to feel that this special time between dusk and dawn was like a touch of heaven, our reward for a good day's work. It is our special time of velvet peace to enjoy. And now, with you so far away, I'm the only night person here. October 31st, 1991. This is an excerpt from the third letter in a row she wrote me, the beginning of my second year of college. Is it a response to a bad week I've been having? In it she writes, "From the heights to the depths. I don't know how you can take it. I'd be a classic screaming basket case. Either that or I'd be baking something, anything, preferably something that you need so that I could beat out my frustration on the dough. I would take off my glasses where the world disappears and stick my nose into a nonviolent mystery. I put some fun sing-along on and scrub the life out of the floor, or turn on my Scarlett O'Hara syndrome and worry about it tomorrow. I know it sounds strange, but these are some of my coping mechanisms, and that's what we all have to develop, survival skills. Those little habits that help us function on the bad days. When there are 7 straight Mondays in your week, when your hands are all thumbs and you have 2 left feet, and all that's left is to cope, hang in there, and reach out to your family and friends for love and support." And then there were the memory pictures she wrote to me in honor of my birthday. And while I won't read you the entire letter, I will read you an excerpt where she wrote a description of my departure to UC Santa Cruz, oh so long ago. Memory picture number 14. The first trip to Santa Cruz, after frantic days and weeks of preparation and packing, we loaded up the cars and drove off. The school was beautiful and your rooms lovely, though limited storage. We saw the sights and unloaded the boxes of clothes and possessions. We said goodbye at dusk, and you started off across campus. I watched you walk away, determined, fists clenched and wide-eyed. There were literally thousands of these pictures, most of them wonderful, filled with joy and love. But life isn't all sunshine and lollipops. There were moments of tears and heartbreak, stress and tension, confusion and fears. But these were balanced with laughter and joy, warmth and love, hugs and kisses. Just as sunshine is balanced by the darkness of night, so do these contrasts of our lives bring depth and growth, texture to our days. Remember it all. Love, Mom. And so, in closing, how do we define a life well lived? Is it through our certificates and diplomas, accomplishments? In my estimation, not really. It is through what we have given the people who have been graced by our presence. It is through our appreciation of the mundane, the beauty we see in the small gifts that life brings, and the fierceness with which we fight for them. The sound of a hummingbird near the fuchsia in the garden. The magic of a newly learned word as it rolls off your tongue. The joy in making a funny sign for a Trump protest. The banter back and forth during a heated family Scrabble game. The wonder in the sound of your son's new baby daughter, Addie, calling from Alaska and saying, I love you, Grandma. As I use my mom's coping strategies to move on in this world without her, I will find her in these things and in you, my friends and family, and I will smile in awe of what she has left me. Remember it all.